This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
In all of the Machzorim before Kol Nidre, you have a page of Birchas Ha'av Labanim. You have a page of the blessings that a parent gives a child before Yom Kippur. And in fact, there is a minhag Yisrael that a father blesses his children after the Sudas HaMafsekes before they go to shul, and not only a father but a mother as well. In fact, this minhag is already legislated in the Chayadim and Klal Kuf Mem Dalet Sif Yotes. Chayadim says, "Ha-minhag levarech es habanim kaidem shenichnasim lebeis hakneses." What's the reason for the minhag? Says the Chayadim, "Sha'az kfar chal kedushas hayom," because the sanctity of the day is already chal. V'shari rachamim niftachim, and the gates of mercy are already open. So, taking advantage of the tremendous rachamim that is available, parents access that rachamim to bless their children. In fact, the Matei Ephraim in Siman Tafresh Yotesef Beis says, "Noagu sheha'av v'ha'im mevarchin es b'neihem taram lechtem lebeis hakneses." The father and the mother bless their children. U'ma'atirim b'vracha zu, and they wish with this bracha also sheyichtemu l'chaim tovim, that their children should be inscribed and sealed for a good life, libam nachon b'yiras Hashem, and that their hearts should be certain and steadfast in the fear of God. V'yasim b'levavei avasa v'yirasai b'leiv shalem, and everybody according to their own language and supplication and terminology, says Matei Ephraim, b'vchi, with tears, with demois, so that Hashem should be mekayim your words and the tefillah should be niskabel. And says the Matei Ephraim, there's another advantage of doing this as well. Not only to be mavarich the child, but agav, it is ma'oyer the children, the banim and the banois, that when they see the feeling that their parents have and the desire their parents have, that they go in the correct path, it will be ma'oyer them to follow in that pathway, in the pathway of the Orchos Tzadikim, and it will be mechazik their hearts l'tayrasai. Why? Says the Matei Ephraim, because at that time their hearts are already softened from the emes hadin, and it makes a big roshim on them. So really, the bracha for children at this time has a dual purpose. Number one, as the Chayadim says, it's a shas rachamim, and the kedusha has already been chal, so it's an opportune time to have one's brachos be niskayim. And number two, when the children see the demise, the tears, and the desires of the parent, it will be ma'ira the children to in fact go in that pathway. And in the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Siman Kuf Lamed Aleph, he also brings down the minhag of blessing children on every Yom Kippur. So it's brought in the Sefer Kovetz Halachos that they asked of Shmuel Kamenetsky, what if a parent is far away? What if one is not in the vicinity of a parent? Do long-range brachos help? So Rav Shmuel said, certainly they're better in person. However, it could be, just like we find in the Gemara in Sot Lamed Chesed Beis, that brachos kohanim was chal af alacheim shabasados, so too there's a concept that bracha could work long-range. But this is one of the very powerful times of the year, the closing moments of every Yom Kippur as we head into Yom Kippur. And it's an opportune time for the brachos for our children to be niskayim and to make a roshem on their hearts that they should follow a path of avodas Hashem. A gemar chasima tova.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.